Atlanta former Trump lawyer Sidney Powell lawyers. Fulton District Judge of efforts overthrow 2020 election of claim to take indictment. The Powell was not in Powell Court Hall because he had a debate lawyer Scott McAfee, Judge Fulton District Supreme Court, and a refutation regional lawyer. Mrs. Powell wasn't included, and if offer evidence, especially when say that don't even know their own emails, begged the question that can get an indictment based on evidence and facts. Previous story Sidney Powell claims that there is no lawyer for Trump. He wants to break the Georgian hearing from the common defendants. He continued, none of them showed no evidence of the abuse prosecution. The defendants made wrong claim that the state had to misunderstand suborn liar because it was accused and maintained its innocence. Second, aggressive, and 3 are a meaningless use of the time of the court. Powell and assistant defendant Kenneth Chesebro's hearing will begin at the end of month. The 900 possible jury is directed to appear in a Fulton District Court next month for the first hearing for the Georgian election intervention case. Scott McAfee, judge of Fulton County Supreme Court, ordered court to be given court for appearance of 450 potential jury members on October 20 and 450 to the 27th of October. Sidney Powell, Kenneth Chesebro offered defense agreements last week. Prosecutor Nathan Wade announced that the regional prosecutor's office plans to present defense agreements to lawyer Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro. Powell and Chesebro demanded fast trials and claimed that they were not accused of participating in the same actions, but they will be tried together on October 23. Chesebro is accused of working on the coordination execution of a plan to sign a certificate, which states that 16 Georgian Republican won Trump and that the state declared themselves duly qualified voters. Scott Hall, defense Deal Auting in Georgia election intervention bail bondage. Scott Hall was the first common defendant of the election research case of Fulton District to make a defense agreement with former President Donald Trump last Friday. Hall was found guilty of 5 conspiracy to deliberately intervene in the performance of election tasks. Hall, one of 19 people accused to surrender himself in Rico case, was defended before Friday afternoon. Judge of Fulton District Supreme Court, Scott McAfee, as part of sweeping indictment. Fulton District Regional Lawyer Fani Wilis initially accused Hall with a heavy conspiracy twice to make election 3 conspiracy for committing a crime, Georgian tribute effect and violation of conspiracy. Hall has agreed for 5 years on probation, 1 for each number. He should avoid voting activities during the Freedom. Scott Hall. In addition, Hall should write an apology letter the Citizens Georgia to perform 200 hours of community service and cooperate with the office Fulton County DA. In addition, Vict.